plan, Bobby. We're winging it, Jerry. We're always winging it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.
What up? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Dutchie's here with me, Babano's here with me, and Wham Bam will be sliding through very shortly. 3 games to talk about, but before we do, I'll go around the horn. Yesterday's game, it's a good game yesterday for sure. Dutchie, how you feeling today? You like what you saw yesterday?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And you're looking at the plug. Yeah. Hey, yesterday is like bittersweet, right? First of all, we gave you some game, right? Cade will get you paid best bet, right? So let's start there first. Let me pat myself on the back real quick, and let me do that to my guy right there below, Bobano. Bring in the heat each and every motherfucking day. Another best bet casher with the LA Clippers. And Kawhi had a hell of a game too. He gave you that too. So hopefully you guys tuned the fucking yesterday because we blessed you with some good shit. I was cutting up, as my boy Skee would say, though. I don't know why the fuck I was talking that shit about the big bodega. That little pussy cat. Hey, he ain't that. Per your ass, not on my fucking card ever the fuck again. Fuck cat. And James Harden, god damn, man. What the fuck? Joker got us over 9.5 assists plus 105. He did his thing. We bet Joker, we bet Cade. Why did we put 2 lames with 2 motherfucking studs? I don't know. I did that, but the best bet cash. And we will get back to that. Our boy Skee's got some. I'm smoky so much today that I'm setting off his fire alarm over there, and he's about 15 minutes away. So he'll be back with us, but he got a little technical difficulties on his side. But Bobano, another best bet winner. It's all you do is give out best bet winners on this show. Talk to him, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a good run, my friend. Dutch, what can we say? It's been good. It's been a good season. The show's been good. We've had some clunkers too. We've shit the bed a few times. We've had some bad bets on occasion, but no, it's been a good season. It was great last night. We had the Pistons first quarter. Now I will not go. I appreciate the praise, my friend, but I didn't think they were going to win that game, though, Detroit. That's why I took them first quarter. I can't say, wow, I called it. Detroit was going to win the game. No, I only liked them to hang around early. But I was impressed that they were able to get that win. Very impressed by the Pistons. Inexplicable that the Knicks don't have Karl Anthony Towns involved in the offense in the fourth quarter when he was dominating early. Doesn't have a fucking field goal attempt in the fourth quarter. That's terrible. I can't listen to Thibodeau complaining about the refs. You had a lead for most of that game, or you were trailing most of that game from the start. Stop blaming the refs. It was some of the calls not great. I get it, but not a good enough game for the Knicks. That's why, from the very start, that's why they lost that game. So I know Thibodeau can scream and yell about the refs all he wants, but you can't pin it all on the refs as to why you lost that game. Just weren't good enough in that one. And then the Clippers and Nuggets. Look, it was a weird game. I thought it was kind of a weird game, and that turned. The fourth quarter was great, though. It was big shot after big shot. Jokic was making big plays, although he turned the ball over. We talked about the turnover issues. I said the Clippers would clean it up. It's like a disease. And it's like when you have a sickness and an illness, you catch the cold and then it goes to somebody else. That's basically what happened with the turnovers. Clippers gave it to the Nuggets last night. Nuggets had all kinds of turnover issues in that game, and Jokic was a big culprit of it. So great to see them pull it out down the stretch. Good night overall, Pistons and Clippers. And the 2 props I mentioned on the show that I like the most, Dutch with his best bet. I was on that with Cade Cunningham over points. And I mentioned Kawhi Leonard. He was not happy with the game in game 1 and all the turnovers he had. He said, you watch. Kawhi for one night's going to turn back the clock and have a big night. And boy, did he ever, 39 points he ended up with in the win last night. So good night overall, Skee, but looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, we have 3 games.
You knew we'd hear
bad,
it.
Y'all. Yeah, they're doing fire inspections over here, man. And they just came in my house and just did this shit just now. Yeah. Bro, it's so annoying. And it was like for 2 hours just before the show, they wasn't doing nothing. And then as soon as I start the show, they start doing it again.
But that's how I be with the landscapers right out my shit, man. These motherfuckers get the blowtorch out here right before my shit.
But we're gonna keep going, man. My bad if y'all hear that. I'm gonna try to mute myself. I'm gonna go down the list, go in rotation order. Milwaukee and Indiana Opened up Pacers -6. It looks like -4 now. Total's gone up about 3 points to 228.5. And it looks like Dame is going to play. But Bano, I'll go to you first on this one. The total has gone up. They played fast in that last one. Milwaukee couldn't make a whole lot of shots. They had their worst 3-point first half shooting. This one can make it there tonight, or how do you see it?
Yeah, Damian Lillard obviously is back, and obviously that's going to help Milwaukee. They really pissed me off on Saturday, Milwaukee, because I took Milwaukee thinking, you know what, it's a new season. This is the team that knocked them out last year. They have Giannis back. I expected them to really throw a big first punch against Indiana in game 1 after what happened last year, and they were awful. They couldn't make a shot. Indiana, it was too easy for them to score at the other end of the court, and I just didn't like what I saw from the Milwaukee Bucks in that game. But I'm going to take a chance with them here tonight. I am. Plus the points, their team total, I think sitting at 112.5. I took that, and I took the full game over. I really like that, the full game over. When you look at it, Indiana was 9 for 37 from 3-point range in game 1, 24%. This is an upper echelon 3-point shooting team in the NBA when they're working it. And Indiana's 3-point perimeter defense is actually below average based on their standing currently in the NBA. So when you look at it, you've got to expect the pendulum to swing a bit, especially when you're looking at the matchup of a Milwaukee team that's a better 3-point shooting team than 9 for fucking 37, 24%, against an Indiana team that is less than stellar defending the 3. Okay, you've got to expect there's going to be some kind of a leveling out here tonight in this game. Plus the fact that, of course, you've got Dame back in the fold. By default, your 3-point shooting percentage should improve because of that. You're getting a great 3-point shooter back in Damian Lillard. So I think that, and the fact it was a pretty thorough double-digit defeat for the Milwaukee Bucks. I know Indiana's good in that home court. I get it at the field house there, but I think Milwaukee's in this game. I took the points, took their team total over, and I think just basically the full game over, because I think Indiana's still good. Indiana's not going to get shut down by Milwaukee. Indiana's still going to get theirs, and I think they will here at home. But I definitely think the percentages will even out a bit for Milwaukee. That was an all-time, horrific shooting night, especially from 3 for Milwaukee in game 1. I think that turns a little bit for them here tonight.
I'm in agreement. Dutch, I know you saw that shit talking. He said, hey, man, we're going to beat you, and I'll beat your ass, too. Who you rolling with tonight?
Man, oh man, oh man. Hey, big shout out to the chat though. We got some real ones.
Shout out to Chill Will too. My bad. I didn't I didn't forget about you. Appreciate the $10 dono.
Big shout out to Chill Will. I got your DM, homie. I sent the info. A real one. Him and his son, little Domo. Some real ones, most definitely. AOD in the building. Rez Mob. Good to see you, my man. We had Charles White holding us down. A couple cats tuning in from work, like Charles White and a couple others. We definitely appreciate you on the grind and still finding some motherfucking time. We appreciate that. Hit that like button and show some motherfucking love. This game, man, this game's hard for me because y'all know I love me some Dame time. I mean, after Luka, it'd be Dame. But this motherfucker just ain't been the same. He really hasn't. Now he's going to sit on the beds, talk shit in them capri fucking pants. Now I'm supposed to put my motherfucking money on him? I just don't know. But then I look on the other side and I ski Scooby motherfucking do. God damn. But let's talk about it. Man. I mean, he didn't even have a good game. This motherfucker was horrible in game 1. And they still smack these boys around. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to take the Indiana Pacers team total over 116.5. And I'm going to take the Indiana Pacers -3.5, right? And I'm going to do that strictly as a fade of the Milwaukee Bucks, because I do not think the Milwaukee Bucks are that good. I think they made a horrible trade with Chris Middleton for – how do you get worse by trading Chris Middleton? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Milwaukee Bucks found a way. They went and got Kyle fucking Kuzma. Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see Kyle Kuzma? Because I had just as many points, just as many assists, just as many rebounds. The only thing I didn't have as many as him is turnovers. As game 1. We had the same stat line, that motherfucker, man. Get the fuck out of here. And Giannis, 36 and 12. You had 48 points from the bench. I really don't even think Indiana played that well. I'm just saying, to me, Indiana at home, small number. I think the Bucks are getting too much love. Dame time, first time back. I mean, his 3-pointers are over 2.5. His points are like under 19. They don't expect too much out of this guy. And now what? He's just going to flip the script? And Indiana didn't even play that well in game one. Siakam is the only player who really played, lights out, in my opinion. So, yeah, I like Indiana here. But personally, I think they don't have nothing for him defensively. Team total over 116.5. They went over this number 2 recent times. They went over this number in game one and didn't even fucking play well. So neither team shot the ball very well from 3. 13 out of fucking, out of like fucking 37. They shot 38%. That's not very good. Obviously, it's a lot better than 27% on the other side. But yeah, man, I don't agree with the panel here. And it's hard for me to say it too. But I just think Indiana, we're getting value here with the Pacers. Team total over 116.5, minus 3.5 is good money.
They let everyone else beat them. That's the story. Plus, they didn't make any shots, Milwaukee, especially from 3, and everyone else but Halliburton had a big game. Siakam had a good game, but Halliburton didn't, but everyone else did. When you look at Nesmith contributed, Nembhard contributed. I thought Miles Turner had a really good game. They didn't have much of an answer for him, and Mathurin got 13 points.
I mean, Niles had 19. I mean, that's pretty much their average, though, right? A little above it. Okay, you're right. You know what I mean? A little above it. He averaged 16. Yeah.
It's kind of like Oklahoma City happened, or what happened to Memphis happened to Milwaukee. You actually kept Tyrese Halliburton in check, and then you let everyone else almost, get you. And that's what happened to Memphis. It was not a great game from Shea, and then everyone else kills you. Yeah. That's the problem.
Well, we're going to hear from our guy Wham Bam. Maybe he'll be
I'll be on the island even more now. And it's fucked up because I'm on Halley Island. How the fuck did this happen, man?
I'm surprised. I'm like, what the hell is on? You like the Scooby-Doo motherfucker? He didn't even do nothing. Like, what are you doing? But you know what? His assist is definitely he does have a really good court vision. Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, their defense on Giannis was pretty much all they could do. And it's only going to get worse now that Dame is back, because now they can't send that guy, Nembhard, to try to get the ball out of his hands to throw the double team. They threw double teams at Giannis all night. And somehow, some way, he still had 36 points, almost had a 40 ball. And the only reason why he didn't have a 40 ball because he missed all his fucking free throws. You know what I'm saying? So he would have had a 40 ball for sure. So I think that it's fucking levels to this shit now that Dame is back. Fuck yeah. Now he's going to be guarding Nembhard, and I think he's going to do a way much better fucking guarding Nembhard than fucking Kuzma, because like you said, Kuzma, they didn't even have him a defensive assignment. They put the fucking guy that they didn't even want. They wanted to shoot on, like Kuzma guy was the guy they wanted to shoot, and he still did a terrible job with that because he was fucking wide open. Nembhard in the playoffs is fucking rock solid. This motherfucker damn near averaged almost 18 points in the playoffs now, like over the last 2 years. Like, he's fucking killing right now. And I think last game he shot that 3 in his first shot because he was so fucking wide open, he was confused. Then he started to attack the rim. So if there's transition situation here, I think the if they keep it in transition, then the Pacers can win and just blow these boys out. So you will be right if they were able to keep this in transition, but that's not going to happen. They're going to have half court ball for the boy Giannis, and he's going to throw those elbows. He's about to drop bows on him like fucking Ludacris and shit, and he's going to get to the line. He's going to do everything he want to do, bro. So look, this is as simple as this. The books believe me, because this is how I know the books believe me, because his point total was 31.5 last game without Dame. Now that they got Dame back, now his point total 32.5. Man, look, give me Giannis the 40 ball today for sure. He gonna make those free throws. He getting 40 ball today.
I bet it too, Wham. I took his over points too.
Him, bro. They can't stop him, Babeno. They can't stop him. Dame is cool. Dame is gonna be cool. He gonna make some shots. Maybe even it helps Kuzma's game out that Dame is back. I think that this is definitely Bucks, man. They're gonna even the series here. Scooby-Doo. Man, y'all know Dutch well more better than that. He ain't fucking with Scooby-Doo today. I don't believe that shit.
I think Nimhart's a bad matchup for Dame Time. This motherfucker had 15, 9. These are the points Dame's had 2 of the last 3 games. 15 and 9. And now he's coming back off a calf. When's the last time this motherfucker
Canadian Andrew Nemhard, by the way.
Yeah, there you go, Bobano. And when's the last time this motherfucker played some real basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll give you some time, Dame.
But look, okay, this is what I would say too. Yeah. There.
Wow. Hey,
You got the jacket on too.
For a second, I'm like, hey, that's I got the same shit on.
I was like, it's a
It's different shades and a different J. Different shades, different J. It is a different motherfucking day. Hey, howdy. Oh, man. All right, yeah. Team total over 116.5. That's official on the go, all right?
Hey, give me the Bucks though, man. Give me the Bucks. Give me Giannis. He gonna get that 40 ball over 32.5 points just to play. The 40 ball tonight. I think the Bucks wire to wire here, man. They can't stop Giannis, bro. They can't stop
There we go.
Giannis.
Sound the alarm.
My wife's like,
We're on different sides. Sound the alarm. Yeah.
It's so loud, it sounds like it's going off in our place.
My bad, man. My bad. I'm gonna just, Babano, can you host a show, man? I'm sorry. Somebody, man. It's gonna go off every 10 seconds.
Yeah, throw it to Skee early right now because it's already went off.
You're good. It's still going?
It goes like every 30 seconds.
All right,
Sometimes I
hang
gotta
in
mute
there.
myself.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. All right. I'll pick it up. I'll transition us to our next game here, right?
Yeah, hold it down.
Which is Memphis, Oklahoma City. Isn't that right? Grizzlies and Thunder. There we go. Thunder, 14.5-point favorites. Game 2. OKC up 1-0. 229.5 the total here in this game. I mean, I was all over the Thunder in game 1, and they just destroyed Memphis. And it's not just because they've owned Memphis. I think it's now 8-0 straight up, 7-1 against the spread, the last 8 for Oklahoma City over Memphis. It's clearly turned into a bad matchup for the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know if it's going to change that much tonight, but the one thing, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from right here in the Hammer, Hamilton, Ontario, my hometown. I love the guy. I love this team. Think they could win the West, be in the NBA Finals. They've got as good a chance as anybody, no doubt. But I'm going to say one thing about this game. If there's any pride, any self-respect for John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies, at least early in the basketball game, they compete and they show up hard tonight in this game. When you lose by 51, 131-80, you damn well, from any sort of respect as an athlete and a professional, you better bring it early in the next game. And I think Memphis will, because if you remember in the first quarter of game 1, Memphis was, pretty even with Oklahoma. And then the second quarter is when Oklahoma City ran away with it and blew it open. So I took Memphis in the first quarter, believe it or not, in this game, plus 4.5. And that's all I want. I don't trust them for the first half. I certainly don't trust them for the full game because Oklahoma City is just a much better basketball team. But I think after getting drilled like that, you will see Memphis early in the first 12 minutes put up some kind of fight, show some kind of pride, and play hard early. Now, playing hard's only going to get them so far because Oklahoma City is just a much better team. But early in the game, I think just because of how lopsided that was. And don't forget, too, with Memphis, they played Friday night against Dallas in the play-in game, and they had to turn around, and the NBA stuck them early on Sunday afternoon, the first game out of the chute at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. for you guys out there on the West Coast. That's brutal. It's the worst scheduling spot. It was worse than Miami, and it was worse than Orlando, what the NBA did to Memphis from a scheduling standpoint. So that really hurt them as well. Yeah, I'll take the Grizz in the first quarter, but that's all I want. I don't trust them for the full game. This could be Memphis leading in the first quarter, or they lose by 2 in the first quarter, getting 4.5, and they still lose the game by 20 or 25. It could easily happen, in my opinion. So there's my thought on that. Skee, do you have a few words?
Yeah. Let me get in real quick. All 5 meetings have been decided by 13 plus. Out of the last 7 meetings, 5 of the 7 OKC's cleared the team total we're looking at today. Grizzlies, no more coach. Grizzlies defense been ass last 10 games, allowing 118 points per game. Versus the 5 good teams in that span, it was 128.8 points per game. And Memphis has been traveling a lot. I know they don't have to travel this time, but I don't like anything about Memphis. It's OKC team total over or OKC on the point spread.
I did bet Oklahoma City team total, actually, but it's a smaller bet.
Yeah, for me in this game, I gotta go OKC too, because and honestly, I want to take them early. I kind of don't like that, but man, I don't like Memphis to have a little bit in the first half. I think maybe it could be first quarter with the Grizzlies, but
that's it.
Half, yeah.
Let me stress that, Wham. That's it.
Okay,
that is it. That's it. That's the only thing I possibly want with Memphis is first quarter.
All right, so that makes me a lot better then, because that's the way I wanted to bet. I wanted to get all in about OKC in the first half. That's the way I was thinking. I think that was just going to be, a good way to take advantage. They already did it last game. Fathead, you might be really right on this too, because this is a play that I haven't made yet. So I don't necessarily know if I want to do the first half team total or first half minus 8.5. Maybe team total makes a lot more sense because I don't have to have an 8.5. I don't think they even care about getting and winning by double digits in the first half here. So maybe that first one, Fathead, that you probably put me better on a better track there. But I'm only thinking OKC here too. And the only reason why I didn't go ahead and jump all the way on it, just because, like you said, Babetto, they may have some type of pride. Ja Morant said that he's not going to shoot like this is the worst they're going to shoot. They shot 17% from three. I kind of would agree with him. Bane was terrible, 1 for 6 from three. He only had 9 fucking points. Once your shot doesn't fall, you really your game pretty much is done if you're a jump shooting player like Bane, because you're not going and driving these guys off the dribble. Some of these wing players got more lateral quickness than you too, because you got a terrible back. So I'm sure that Bane doesn't have that ability to get off the dribble on these boys. So he has to have a shot dropping it in order for them to do that. The problem is with me, another thing is that this is a second coach. This is not the right coach here. I think this is like one of the dumbest shits that the Denver Nuggets did and the Memphis Grizzlies. Fire their coach. They had all damn year right before the playoffs, because I don't trust them to make these decisions or at least be able to do anything here. So it got to be OKC. It's just too much fucked up shit going on for them. This does look like the first two 1 seed, 1-8 seed. Those look like both sweeps too, in my opinion. And that's how I was looking at them in my opinion. I think both of those 1-8 matchups are sweeps.
They said Dutch Smoke putting setting my alarm off. What you got for him, Dutchy?
Yeah, man. Smoke it. Hit that motherfucking like button like I'm in this plane of pink runs. Get you right where you need to be. Believe it. Shout out to Saad Rossi in the building. Hey, yo, D. Good to see you, my man. I see my boy Dabby Cab try to slide through. He's trying to slide through and get some game, you know. But he's on Dame over 2.5 threes. He likes that look. I think a lot of people in chat like that look too, so we shall see. But this game here, man, you know what it is, bro. If you know, what do you say? What do you say, Skee? If you know, you know. I'm starting to use that with the job while we have a little bit of time with his ass, with his overrated ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because you know what's probably gonna happen. What happened in game one? His ass was on the pine in the fourth quarter. These motherfuckers might do the same damn thing. If you guys on the Grizzlies, hold your motherfucking breath. I'm on Ja Morant under 22.5 points. He ain't getting it. I mean, he won't be on the court in the fourth quarter. And you know why? Because they fucking are not on the OKC level by any means. And I think that's no surprise. We all know that. But Ja, he can't even really shoot the basketball. So we're going under 1.5 threes again. We got plus 130 the other night. We're getting plus 116. We'll take it while we still get the plus money, because this motherfucker just can't shoot. I mean, I don't know who's worse, him or Hallie, but god damn it, Ja, you are a motherfucking appointment. All that talent, and you ain't really shit. I mean, you really ain't shit. And it's trickles down. You are what you are. And this motherfucker is supposedly the best player on his team, and that shit trickles down. Everybody ain't shit. I mean, Lou Dort, Caruso, Wallace. I mean, god damn, they're going to swarm this motherfucker. He want to go back to Memphis. He want to chill with the girls and the homies. He don't want to be in OKC. His ass is trapped the fuck up for 4 quarters. And for his case, his ass, lucky, maybe only 3. Okay? So, under Ja Morant all motherfucking day long. I'm all over that team total with you boys over 123.5. I mean, shit. They didn't even play good. They didn't really. This is Shea's worst game. He had 15 fucking points, couldn't make a shot. They still scored 131 points. Shot under 40, shot what? 34% from the 3-point line. Not even good numbers. Not even really good numbers. Only 15 free throw attempts. Shea will probably have that tonight his goddamn self. Over 123.5 team total. I'm with my guy Skee and the whole crew on that. But yeah, man, fade job while we still can. While we still motherfucking can.
You missed one part. Go back to Memphis, chill with the girls, chill with everybody, and tote the gat. You missed that part. Yeah.
That's what I meant by chill with the homies. All right. If he just posted up with the kids and the girl, he cool, but he wants to go with the homies.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to hit the block.
Yep.
You know, let's go. You be there home. You be home soon. You
going off that
You have to check
yep.
in for 3 motherfucking months, homie.
Yep.
All right. Let's go.
They said Ja want to catch a body. He don't want to hoop. Oh man. Hey, better hope he not throwing them grenades on your ass tonight.
Just give me 12 minutes, Jaw. That's it. Then you can do whatever the hell you want.
He gonna finish with 17, 18 points.
Hey,
One 3-pointer and sitting on the pine talking about what we doing tonight. Good thing we ain't staying here again.
By the way, and I just want to clarify, I am on OKC team total over. That's the one Thunder bet I made for the full game, even though I'm on Memphis first quarter.
I wouldn't even be surprised. And I'm gonna say it now. We get a text or IG post from fucking Ja before the game even ends. You know what I mean? Fourth quarter.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't never rooted against Dutch in a bet unless I was against him, but I kind of want to see some grenades tonight.
Yo, I'm really happy.
If he go off tonight, I mean, I know hit 4 straight off of this dude. Plus, just hit a 130 off of him. So I'm due to take an L, but it probably won't happen against Lou Dort and Caruso.
Yeah.
It probably won't happen against them motherfuckers. God damn, Ja, you look small, tiny, and you look like Cat Williams out there against these motherfuckers, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, last game up. Good one. Lakers and Timberwolves. We saw a spanking in that first game.
Oh, yeah.
Do the Lakers realize that the playoffs have started? Wham bam. What do you think about this matchup?
Glad you came to me first, my brother. I'm glad you came to me first. Shout out to the people, man, in the chat. AOD, Thomas Bowe, Mark Quell, G Martinez. Hey, G Martinez says AR-15. I ain't gonna start fucking Dutch yet. He already came on a Ja rant. We ain't gonna start him right now with the AR-15. We're gonna leave that one there. All right, so I did a little back research here on my channel, Who Banging Sports Talk. What I really looked into was LeBron shots attempts. In the first quarter, he didn't shoot the fucking ball until 5 minutes into the first quarter. And that's when the Lakers have been taking advantage and been holding down the first quarter all year. And they did the same thing in that first quarter last game, won by 8. And then they fell asleep in the second quarter, gave up the most points in the second quarter ever. And about time they figured out that they were giving up all these points, LeBron was then starting to go attack the rim, then starting to put Rudy Gobert in action, then starting to look for, the matchup with McDaniels that he could clearly take advantage of in the post. Yeah, I feel catch you slipping. NBA is kind of rigged. And I feel like the Lakers getting swept, Christopher. Bro, let's be real. I'm going to tell you this. The NBA is so fucking rigged, I can put all my life the Lakers will never get swept while Luka is in the fucking game. While they got all this money riding on Luka, you are not about to see them just piss it away and let them just walk off like that. That ain't happening, bro. And I think today is one of those days where you're going to be like, well, hey, why the Lakers didn't play like this in the first place? It's because LeBron was bullshitting in that first quarter. And I think LeBron, yes, they can't fucking guard Luka. You know what I'm saying? Just like they can't guard Giannis, they can't guard Luka. It's just these two guys are just unstoppable. You can't figure it out. You ain't going to have the defensive guy that's just going to be able to figure it out for them on the other side. It's not happening. And on top of that, the T-Wolves are such a low IQ fucking team, bro. They are fucking low IQ. They won last game because, yes, it was terrible. The Lakers giving up mad turnovers. They're terrible on rebounding the ball. They're not going to be good in any of those assets. And then on top of that, they got a goofball in Jackson Hayes who's setting the most pity-pat fucking screens ever. He's not even fucking screening the ball. This is why we need a fucking center, because Jackson Hayes can't screen better than Caruso or fucking Austin Reeves. And Austin Reeves had better screens last game than fucking Jackson Hayes. neither here nor there. The Lakers fucking win by the first quarter. Easy. First quarter.
Goddamn, huh, Dutch?
I can't even get it.
Oh
At
my
the end,
God.
Lakers gonna win by the first quarter easy, man.
Like, I
Minus
wasn't
2.5.
trying to go there.
Look, minus 2.5, Dutch. It doesn't matter what you think it is. It could be minus 10. The Lakers gonna win that first quarter. After that, I'm not fucking with them, bro. I gotta see this shit. I'm not fucking with
Yes,
them.
yes,
I'm not
Flash.
fucking with them.
You see
I'm
what
not
Flash
fucking
said? See what Flash said, Wham Bam? AR was so bad the other night. Shout out to Flash. I see that. I see you, Flash.
Listen. Shout out to Flash. No, shout out to Flash. No, let's be honest. This fucking team is not good for AR. AR doesn't even know who the fuck he's supposed to be guarding. He's supposed to guard Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Edwards didn't do shit, and AR was looking crazy. Yeah. And I can only imagine what he's going to do when he starts to get the ball on, because that's his main matchup. AR is going to get cooked for sure on the defensive side of the ball.
Like this is like Eminem or this is like 8 Mile. He's saying everything I'm going to say, so I can't say it. You know,
hey, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. At the end of the day, this low IQ team ain't gonna start off well. Give me the first quarter with the Lakers. I think they win the first half as well. I like the alt line, G Martinez. I don't think they bullshit around in the first quarter. Lakers get their fans involved, and they may carry it on to the next 2 quarters. I'm not even gonna be sticking around there. We're gonna cash that, and then we're gonna take LeBron. Man, LeBron is the problem here. LeBron is the fucking problem. It ain't AR, y'all. It's motherfucking LeBron. He trying to get jiggy. He trying to think he could just cross over and be like his son. You're not Bronny James, bro. You don't shoot like Bronny James. You need to get your big ass in the paint. LeBron over 24.5 points. He's not going to let him down either. So LeBron over 24.5 points. Lakers first quarter. I rest my case.
I know you want to go, Dutch.
Yeah, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to fucking start. He said LeBron is not Bron. Absolutely. You better hope he ain't fucking Bronny James, or else this shit will be 1, 2, 3 Cancun if LBJ turns to little fucking Bronny James. Get the fuck out of here. AR-15. I guess that's what y'all call him. I call him Austin. Hey, that motherfucker. Hey. That motherfucker is shit, bro. LBJ, I like that look, though. I think it's LBJ night. I think Luka got to get a little more involved, and I think LeBron will do his thing tonight. And if he look like Bronny, it's going to be big-time trouble. But I don't think he will. I think he'll look pretty damn good tonight. A lot of people throwing LeBron under the bus. Didn't have the best game. Hasn't really looked too good of late. I think it's about that time for LBJ. So all that shit that WAM said, I fuck with him with the first quarter, and I fuck with him with the points on the LBJ. Now, Austin Reeves, come on, man. Like, this motherfucker, he's a defensive liability. And you know what you said, Wayne? You said, he's good at screening. Oh, man, that's when you know. That's when you know it's bad, when you guys start talking about this motherfucker screening.
It's really better than fucking Jackson Hayes, for sure.
At the end of the day, we need Jackson Hayes on the court. You need players to go with Luka, all right? And Austin just don't fit with Luka. That's why. That's why he looked, whatever. And and then you got Luka and Austin Reeves playing defense now. It's green light on 2 people instead of 1. So at the end of the day, this is Lakers all over. It's what it is, right? But this is a trouble matchup here. I love LeBron's points tonight with Wham Bam. It's the Lakers or nothing here, but do we wait? Do we take a little bit of time? I know they've been money first quarter, but the Lakers can't lose this game. Minnesota did what they're supposed to do. They went to LA and won a game. They did what they're supposed to do. Ant didn't even play that great. But at the end of the day, this team has to share the ball. Luka can't just be the Luka show because the other players don't get involved. And LeBron obviously didn't have enough impact on game 1. I think LeBron has a way more impact. I think Luka has more assists, more rebounds, and still does his thing. He's shooting the ball an awful lot better from the perimeter. I think I'm just going to wait patiently because I think this is kind of a sharp number. I think the Lakers win by 4 or 5, and it's at 5.5. So it's a long basketball game. I'm going to live bet this one. But I will be betting LeBron James points tonight. It's the writing's on the wall for that. I mean, LeBron going to get 25. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? He's getting 25 tonight. Luka will make sure that he got to make the king happy while he's still the fuck around. That's probably why the Lakers won't go too far at the end of the day. But hey, that's a story for another day. Go ahead, Skee. I'll just keep rambling about it.
No, I got nothing. I'm going to Babano, man, and that's not That's not a battery I need to change. They're doing fire inspections if you didn't hear earlier. So my bad. What's up, Abano?
So yeah, there's definitely concerns about the Lakers now in this series for sure. There's no doubt. Austin Reeves has to be better, a whole lot better. LeBron's got, and I don't doubt LeBron will be better. In fact, I think one of the better bets in the game is LeBron over 23.5 points. I think he goes over 23. Now, I just think he's going to he's going to be assertive tonight. Can't go down 2-0 in this series. Got to be able to take more shots, and I think he will do that here in this game tonight. So that's a look that I do like here in this game as far as the Lakers side of it. I think first quarter, I didn't go first quarter. I went first half, on the Lakers here because I do think early in the game, you got to have that strong start and put that foot forward that, hey, if we're going to win this game, we've got to be able to do it, with a strong start or else it's not going to happen. Clearly, LeBron's got to have more of an impact on the game. I think Austin Reeves, points and assists could, if for a bounce back game, maybe assists. We'll see, because I think he's just got to do a better job setting up, his teammates quite a bit as well. How they handle in the front court is still the issue for the Lakers. Are they going to be able to do a better job there? That's Anthony Davis not walking through that door, unfortunately, anytime soon here for the LA Lakers right now. But I think early in the game, you'll get a good look. And actually, if you have access to this particular bet, I think it's a pretty solid one. You could bet minus 110 even money, Lakers double result. So do you know what that is? Lakers to lead at halftime and Lakers to win the game. That's what that bet is. I think that's a little safer than laying the 5.5. Because I kind of think this could still be one of these games where the Lakers win, but it's a tight margin. Minnesota maybe covers. So I like that one more than trusting the Lakers laying the points in the full game. So again, that's Lakers first half full game. It's basically lead at halftime and win the game. You can get that at minus 110. It's not a bet I make often, but in this game, I did take it with the Lakers.
I agree with Wham Bam. I like the first quarter. I think the Lakers throw the first punch. They've been doing that shit anyway since Luka been over there. I think they'll do it again tonight, especially off a loss. All right. Looks like we got through them all. Took us 37 minutes, but we got it done. We're moving on over to best bets. We'll see if we get that Halley jumper from my guy up there. Let me just pass it around. My bad.
That's what you get.
That's what you get. That's what you get. It's careless. You careless. And you know what, man? I hope you win, bro. I hope you win with this attitude, Dutch. I hope you win with this attitude. All right. So no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Shout out to the people in the chat, though, man. Shout out to Flash. Shout out to Catch You Slipping. Shout out to Nasty Nate, Damo, Mark A, Rez Mob. Appreciate the Dono Chill Will. I did see that on my way up here. Shout out to RP. Shout out to Prince Moore. Shout out to everybody, man, that's loving support what we doing here, man. We definitely doing this for y'all. We got one more winner here coming through, and I think that it is Giannis. Giannis is holding it the fuck down. He's dropping bows, elbows, shoulders. He's getting to the paint. He's doing what LeBron needs to be doing tonight. Getting to the damn paint, going all crazy against those two boys that scared as hell. I think he gets to the free throw line. And let's get him to make these free throws, man. That's the main thing here. So Giannis to get over his point total at 32.5 points. That's the best bet for me tonight.
For my best bet, let's go with Milwaukee, Indiana over. 227.5 is the best number out there right now. I think Milwaukee shoots a bit much better, especially from 3-point range, and Lillard being back will help that. But I think Indiana just does what they do at home. They'll score as well. So I like Bucks Pacers over 227.5 for best bet.
Good stuff. For my best bet, I'm gonna just go with that Lakers first quarter, man. 25-10 ATS since Luka been there. 9-3 versus the West. Shout out my guy LJ, always keeping up with the stats and trends on these first quarters. But Lakers early, man. Get in and get out. That's my best bet for the card. Dutchy, let them know what the freshest lick is and take us home.
Yeah, man. The freshest look. Hey, look, I saved this one for y'all because Wham was trying to steal my thunder and shit. Hey, under 18.5 points for Austin. You know where it's going down. LA, that motherfucker ain't getting close to that. Come on now. It's the Luka and it's the motherfucking LBJ show. Under 18.5 points, Austin Reeves. It's good money. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it. We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy?
You ready?
Here we go.